You've come to the tournament as one of the hot favourites, only to suffer a shock defeat in your first game. Now the pressure is really on, and next up it's your biggest rivals, the one team you can't bear losing to. How do you prepare for such a challenge? If you're the Netherlands, the answer is obvious. Start squabbling with each other. Discontent is as predictable with the Dutch as that disease that used to kill trees. And no sooner had they lost to the Danes than they were at it again. Rafael van der Vaart was in first, moaning about his lack of a starting place for the game in Kharkiv. Nigel de Jong had a go next, apparently unhappy that he was substituted against Denmark instead of Mark van Bommel, who just happens to be the son-in-law of coach Bert van Marwijk. And then Klaas-Jan Huntelaar refused to speak to the Dutch press on Monday, still seething that Robin van Persie got the nod to start up front last Saturday. The Arsenal legend proceeded to have a shocker, and one thing's for certain, somebody in orange has got to score against the Germans, or they'll be heading home early. While the Dutch disintegrate, it's all hunky-dory for Germany. They beat the Portuguese without playing all that well, and Jogi Löw's decision to start with Mario Gomez up front instead of Miroslav Klose worked out fine, because Gomez scored the winner. Löw says he expects the Netherlands to get better, but his team will too, and he hasn't ruled out making some changes of his own. A point is no good for Van Marwijk's men, which is just as well. They haven't finished all square for 38 games, and these two teams have never produced a goalless draw. So you can put your mortgage on 0-0 in Kharkiv, followed by a whole lot more moaning from the Dutch. We're all about the goals here on youtube.com/goal, apart that is from the features, funnies and news. Click the subscribe button and all will be revealed.